Parents fed up with Georgia's public schools may soon have another alternative. A new school voucher program is gaining momentum at the state capitol. Atlanta News First, Abby Casoris is live at the Gold Dome with the program that would offset the cost of private schools. So, Abby, thanks for joining us here. Georgia may follow what other states are pretty much already doing.
We heard from parents here today who say that large class sizes and not enough resources are impacting their child's test scores. State lawmakers are looking at ways to use state and federal dollars to help students who are in failing schools who want to apply to those private schools. Now, you may remember that there was this similar measure during the last legislative session, and now, months ahead of next year's legislative session, both Democrats and Republicans are teaming up for what they say they call school choice.
I think I had about 30 kids in the class, and when there's a class that size, it's harder for the teacher to be able to talk one-on-one.
Audrey Leftwich is a 10th grader with dyslexia, a learning disorder that can make it harder for her to read and spell. She receives a voucher under the Promise Scholarship in Georgia. Roughly $6,000 a year pays a third of her private school tuition at North Cobb Christian School.
And I feel much more comfortable with I'm getting the help that I need, so I'm able to succeed.
This summer, lawmakers in both parties are advocating for legislation that would extend parent choice to all Georgia families with students in the bottom 25% of schools. This bill did not pass during the last legislative session, but it has new backing now.
The Democrats need to change their value when it comes to education. I don't have to change my party.
This is not private versus public school. It's not about that, folks. It's about the parents.
If passed, it would cost the state and federal government an additional $100 million a year. Lisa Morgan with the Georgia Educators Association says the bill sends the wrong message.
Rather than deal with the issues that are impacting all of our students, that we would allow a few students to take public funds to a completely unaccountable private school.
She says this move favors students in metro areas. This map from the Georgia Department of Education shows more than 100 counties don't have private schools that would qualify for the vouchers. Another 28 only have one in the whole county.
This is offering choice to the private schools, and it is offering choice to the affluent parents that can already afford private school.
Now, this move could impact public school funding. In order for public schools to receive the funding that they receive from the federal government, they need to have 21 students at least in each individual classroom in order for a course to take place. Now, if a student's already enrolled in a course, participates in the voucher program and withdraws, then those classes, if they drop below the threshold, the schools will be put in a tough position. They'll either have to find the funding or they'll have to cut the course. Live tonight at the Gold Dome, Abby Casoris, Atlanta News First.